Good morning, Texoma. I'm Ashley Fitzwater, and this morning we are taking an inside look to a big event that is kicking off this Saturday in Wichita Falls. It is the annual Big Boy Toy Show, and News Channel 6 is bringing it back this year, bigger and better than ever. Joining me now with the details is News Channel 6 Sales Manager Chris Cunningham. And Chris, thanks for joining us this morning.
Absolutely good to be here. I'm excited about this coming year.
We are so excited about this big event. It's a family event, and it is called the Big Boy Toy Show. So, of course, all things for big boys, but little ones too. Can you tell us what we can expect?
A little bit of everything. Like last year, we'll have motorcycle dealers. We'll have tons of motorcycles, both street bikes and dirt bikes. We'll also have new trucks there, maybe even a toy hauler like we did last year. Big RV that I'm hoping. We'll have some boats. We'll have beef jerky. We'll have, just a little bit of everything. New technology, anything guy-related you can think about.
And I tell you what, though, I had a lot of fun last year, too. I know it is all targeted to guys, but like I mentioned, it's a family event. There's so much to do, a lot of hands-on things, too. If you remember Texoma, we were bringing you live coverage of that event last year. We were on the trucks. This year we're going to get to be maybe on a boat, hopefully, and eating some beef jerky. So lots of different things going on and some new businesses.
And you might even see a reporter jump out of a cooler again.
Well, there you go. That's always fun, too. Now, another thing we want to mention is there's going to be a big giveaway, and all you have to do is show up to be entered to win, right?
That's right. In fact, you don't even have to show up. You can go register right now or this coming week at CNS Fun Center. It's a giveaway for a 2012 Yamaha Big Bear 400 four-wheeler.
Wow.
So CNS Fun Center, being our main sponsor this year for the event, decided to give that away. So it's about a $6,700 four-wheeler.
Wow. Can't go wrong with that. That sounds pretty cool. Now, can you talk about the price to get in? Because it's not going to break your bank, which is good news. Like I said, if you have a family, bring them out. This will be something that's affordable and something fun to do this Saturday.
That's right. You can get your tickets in advance at CNS Fun Center for $2 or $3 at the door.
What time do people need to start showing up?
10 to 5 on Saturday. Last year we ran a little long. We decided to condense the show down just a little bit, so 10 to 5 this coming weekend.
And about how many vendors are going to be on hand? I know we're going to get to talk to some of them, and there's some new ones, but overall, about how many different vendors can you expect?
Close to 50.
50 vendors, wow. So like I said, a lot to talk about, a lot to see. We still have much more to get to, including we're sitting down with some of those vendors. We're going to see how it went for them last year at Texoma, so stay with us. We will be right back with much more on Inside Texoma. Welcome back to Inside Texoma. Once again, we're taking an inside look at the second annual Big Boy Toy Show. It is all kicking off this Saturday in Wichita Falls. Now, we talked just before the break a little bit about those vendors. I promised you that you're going to get to meet some of them. And joining me now, of course, we also have again with us Chris Cunningham, our News Channel 6 Sales Manager. But we also have Rodney Brown. He is the owner of Larry's Marine. So we appreciate you being here with us this morning. And also Paul Tigert, he is the CEO of Patterson Family of Dealerships. So thank you as well for being here.
Thanks for having me.
And Paul, I just want to start with you because you had a chance to take part in this last year, get in on it from the ground up. Can you tell us, I know you're looking forward to this Saturday, what made you say, I want to be involved in this again?
Well, it's a very exciting event, and it's really a unique opportunity to be able to look at all this stuff in one location. Instead of having to run all over town, you can look at a boat, you can look at a truck, you can look at an RV, you can sample all kinds of stuff that every guy or gal will really enjoy.
Absolutely. Now tell me, what are y'all going to have out there on display this year? Because there's a lot of hands-on stuff we talked about.
We'll have some cool cars. We'll have some really neat RVs. And if you haven't been in one of these RVs lately, you just cannot believe what they're putting in these things. And I always get a kick out of going to these shows and standing by the door when people are coming out of an RV and they're going, oh my goodness, I had no idea. This is nice, So it really is a unique opportunity to see all this stuff in one place, and it's air conditioned.
That is the biggest highlight, I think. We are heating up Texoma, so that is such a good selling point as well. But you know what, kind of going back to the RVs, and I have to just say this, we were out there, as I mentioned before, doing live shots and, of course, just walking you through what all was out there. And I agree with you about the RVs. Chris and I both walked on one, and it's like a home. You know, you walk inside and it's beautiful, it's gorgeous, and they're big, and it's neat to see all of the different things you can add on and add to. So it'll definitely make you want one. I promise you that.
Yeah, and there's some new, all new models of vehicles out this year. So we'll have some of that stuff out there too. There's a lot of neat stuff.
Rodney, we are excited that Larry's Marine is going to be a part this year.
We are too.
And can you tell us what made you, want to team up and be a part of the Big Boy Toy Show this year?
Well, after we kind of thought about it and seen how big of a success it was last year and stuff, we thought we better just jump on the wagon and get involved in this deal with these guys. It's been a hometown event and all.
Absolutely. Yes. Larry's Marine is a name that, just like Patterson, has been around for a long time. Can you tell us what we can expect to see out there?
Well, we're going to try to bring a variety of everything, all the way down from regular family ski boats. We'll have our bass boats out there, our high-performance bass boats out there. We'll have the family pontoon boats and the fishing boats. That's the #1 seller as far as like Paul was saying. Is we watch people get up in these pontoon boats and stuff when they get out, and they're like, golly, this thing's got better carpet or seating than my house does.
It does.
You know? It's just, they've come a long ways, and they've done a good job with them, and they just seem to fit the whole family all the way around, from the entertainment-wise all the way down to just fishing or just floating in the water and just enjoying the evening. That's what they're good for.
I have to agree with you on those pontoons. One of them I had a chance to check out, and there was almost like a makeshift dressing room where you could pull it up.
Changing room.
It was so neat. So you definitely want to come out there. You can walk up on it, and like we mentioned, it's a family event. You're going to want to leave with probably both of these, I promise you. So it's definitely exciting. Is there anything you can share with us about Larry's Marine in case there's people maybe who are new to the area, and really just what you guys are doing?
We've been around for about 25 years. Do sales and service. We're big in the community and stuff as far as the services. Like I said, we know that the water's low, but we know that there's water further on down the road. Everybody's just kind of got a change of attitude and stuff, and decide we're just not going to wait her out and just move on down the road and go. So we've been fortunate for that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And what about you, Paul? Again, as I mentioned, Patterson is a name that a lot of people know. It's been around this community for a long time. What can you share with us about them?
Well, this is our 35th year. It's changed a lot over that time. All our dealerships are located on what we call the Mile of Cars. They're at Jacksboro Highway and Central Freeway. Look for the big American flags. We're a family-oriented business that likes to be a huge part of the community.
It's exciting that you're going to see so much from just these two vendors alone.
I know, I enjoy every bit of it. And like you, I like getting in the RVs. I like getting on the boats. So those things are fabulous. So you're going to bring the
toy hauler?
Yes.
Yeah.
That'll work.
We intend.
Now, I learned what that was last year, and I want you to tell everybody in case there's folks sitting at home and maybe they're like me and they don't know what it is, because it's pretty cool, and it's not what you may be thinking it is.
Right. It fits perfectly with this show because it's an RV with living quarters, bath, kitchen, the whole shooting match. But then in the rear of it, it has a fold-down gate. You can pull your four-wheeler, your golf cart, your motorcycles, your toys.
Yeah.
To take them with you.
Your big toys,
so,
right?
So you're already pulling a trailer to your campsite. So this allows you to haul that with you. And some of those even have the deck that folds down, turns into an outdoor patio, which makes that just a really awesome experience.
And your big TVs that they have up that you can mount on the side of those too.
Yeah, they have nice TVs inside, and some of them have TVs outside.
Yeah.
So you can sit outside and sit around the campfire, watch your favorite sport or television show. Channel 6 News.
There you go. It's a win-win all the way around there. Well, we appreciate you coming on and sharing, and we look forward to this weekend, and of course, checking out all of the new things. It's going to be exciting, Texoma. As they mentioned, again, a family event. It is this Saturday from 10 in the morning until 5. So you have lots of different times to come on out there. Come out there all day. That'll work for you too. It's at the Impact Ray Clymer Exhibit Hall. $2 to get in if you buy your tickets in advance. CNS Fun Center in Henrietta, or $3 at the door. Well, we are not done talking about the Big Boy Toy Show, so stick around, Texoma, much more after the break. But first, we're taking a look back at some of the fun we had at last year's show.
This is Chris Horgan. We're live at the Impact Big Boy Toy Show going on right now. We're standing in front of a Camaro Z something 1. And I'll tell you about this, though. I do know a 6.2-liter supercharged 500 horsepower engine. You talk about a big boy toy. This is it right here. This is one of just many things you can come out here and check out at the Impact. And we're actually going to look at the inside. There's the engine. We're going to go check this thing out on the inside. Oh, and look, there's people inside. There's Ashley Fitzwater has taken over the vehicle. Ashley, what are you doing inside the car?
Well, yes, we have taken over. It's a very nice car. So, you know, in case you want to come out and buy this Texoma, I'd be more than willing to drive you around anywhere you want to go. In fact, I already picked up some passengers. Check out the McLean boys. Hello. They are from Iowa Park. And guys, are you having fun today? Yeah. Aren't they so cute? We're having a lot of fun. Come see us out here. Welcome back to Inside Texoma. Once again, we're taking an inside look into the Big Boy Toy Show. It kicks off this Saturday from 10 to 5 in Wichita Falls at the Impact Texoma. We are excited about it, and of course, we've been talking to some of the vendors. I have two more joining me now, and you definitely want to hear their stories. It's exciting, and we appreciate you both being here with us. We have Brian Lyons. He is with Geekopolis in Wichita Falls, and we also have Mr. Gary Keeney. He is with Keno's Beef Jerky. So thank you both for being here with us today.
Thanks for having us.
And Gary, I'm just going to start with you because last year you took part in the Big Boy Toy Show, but I love this. I understand you were actually a startup company then, and this was the first event you had ever done.
The very first one we'd ever done, and we didn't know what to expect. Before the event was over with, I think we counted over 400 customers had walked out the building with Keno's Beef Jerky.
Wow.
So we're a big fan.
Yeah.
Other than just the toys, which is one of the biggest reasons I wanted to go, was because of the toys. But we really did so well, and it kicked off a new angle of our business that we didn't expect that would work so well. So we thank you guys, and we're looking forward to it.
Can you tell us a little bit about the beef jerky and really all the different types of flavors that you have to offer?
Surely. We have 12 flavors of beef jerky now. We've done things with beef jerky that people just haven't done in the past in the market out there. First of all, we make a very soft and easy to chew jerky that's easier for people that just won't take the time or won't buy the jerky that will wear your jaws out. It's very soft. Flavored like a steak would be our Kickin' T-Bone is the one that won the biggest jerky championship in the country this last month.
Wow.
So we've been very blessed with that. But we do some salsa flavorings, Cajun, things like that. And we're having a ton of fun with it. Right now on our Facebook, our customers are naming our 12th flavor.
Oh, I love
And
it.
the winner gets a 12-month membership to the Jerky of the Month Club. Participation from our customers is what it's all about.
That's a win-win right there.
Absolutely, yeah.
Whenever they come to your booth, are you able to sample anything to see which one's the best?
We make everybody eat jerky before they can even shop. At the store, we do the same thing at the shows. You can try everything that we've got. Our hot jerky is kind of a claim to fame, and it's a badge of courage for a lot of people. They want to see if their metal can stand up to this thing. We welcome them to try everything. We don't serve ice cream, we don't serve milk, so be prepared. Some of this stuff is ghost pepper hot. It's going to be horrible, but it's very, very fun.
The good news is, Chris, they can go buy a drink, correct, right before. I understand there's going to be a concession stand open, so they can do that before they head over to his booth, right?
That's right. Concessions throughout the course of the day, and you're going to need it after that ghost pepper jerky. I promise you
That's
that.
it. You better believe it.
You have the food. There's also a lot of fun, and I know whenever it comes to Geekopolis, it's a game center, and you've got a lot of different areas covered. Can you tell us exactly what people will find when they walk up to Geekopolis booth?
We're going to bring some of our games to demo some of our most popular stuff. We're going to have the Star Wars miniatures game, which is a scaled down version of all the ships from Star Wars, simulating space combat. We're going to have some of our comics and collectibles and stuff. We're going to have a lot of fun stuff.
Can you tell me a little bit about your store and what you offer and really how it got started?
We actually opened October 4th last year, so this will be our first trade show as a vendor. It got started because I just got to a point in my life where it was, what do I want to do? And this is what I decided to do. I did all the background work and got started, and we do comic books, graphic novels, collectibles, all kinds of different games. We have an event center where we run events every night of the week.
Wow, that's great. What are some of the different things that you would do?
The biggest things we've got going right now, we run Magic the Gathering tournaments every Friday night, which are big, and we have board game night every Saturday night. And we've been getting anywhere from 10 to 20 people showing up just to play board games, and we've got demo games, so there's store copies that anybody can just come in and check out.
That's very cool. Something to do right here in Texoma. A lot of people say, hey, what do? You know, this is something you can come check out, give you a call, find out maybe what the game is they're going to be playing. Maybe even get several going, huh, if the interest continues to grow. Now, I want to point out the obvious here. You're actually a new vendor this year, but you said this is your first trade show as well, right? So hopefully Gary's luck's going to be wearing off, huh? And you can come
That's what
back
we're hoping
next
for.
year.
You'll
That's
love it.
great.
So this is a show where you absolutely get hands-on with all of the vendors, including these two right here. So you're going to see and taste firsthand
Yeah.
what's going on inside the community. So if you are a real big boy, I mean a real big boy, you're going to try that hot stuff that he's got. And
No
so-
pressure now, huh?
So there is something for the big boys or something for the little boys and even the women as well. We cater to everybody, but we call it the Big Boy Toy Show, so mostly everything guy related is going to be there. So I'm happy to see you come on board and bring your product and your services out there as well.
Yeah, I like how it's a variety of things. Like you said, there's truly something for everyone and everybody's interest out there. And of course, you're just going to enjoy it all whenever you come out there. We're excited to once again be out there as well. Again, it's this Saturday, and it's all taking place at the Impact Ray Clymer Exhibit Hall. Real quickly, I'd like for each of you to tell everybody where your stores are located. I know they're going to come out there and check out the booth. I know you're fairly new businesses in town.
We're at 4716 Old Jacksboro Highway, about 3 blocks north of Southwest Parkway. And hopefully we'll be downtown on Indiana within the next 60 days or so.
Wow,
well.
so another location opening
and
up.
we want to keep on dotting our little country stores all over the state of Texas sooner or later. But yeah.
Very cool. And I do want to point out the connection, if you've seen him on Inside Texoma before, back to Idea Wichita Falls, can you just share maybe just a tidbit of really how that is connected to your business as well?
We dedicated ourselves to the idea that if we were to enter the Idea Wichita Falls for 2013 and stood a chance at all, that we'd drop everything and open a beef jerky store. And lo and behold, we won the thing, and we've been off to the races ever since. And we've had some wonderful backing by companies such as KAZ. You guys have been so supportive and helped us in every way possible. The Midwestern University has been extremely helpful. We've had a small town success because of the people that have helped us get going.
I love it. That whole program has started, of course, to help this economy and help people get their ideas and stuff.
And it really
off the
does.
ground.
It really does.
It's neat to see that success, as you open up another shop. So.
We've, the town can become a team when these
Yeah.
things happen like this, yeah.
Absolutely. And can you tell us where your store is located?
Right across from the mall, right next to Five Guys on Wayne. We're open Monday through Thursday, 10 to 8, Friday and Saturday, 10 to 10, and Sunday, 12 to 8.
And what I like about this as well is there's also a family connection.
Yeah, my dad is actually a vendor down at the show this year as well. His booth is Reliance Computers, and he's actually right next to my booth.
That's very cool. Did you ever help him out, like in his business, kind of growing up?
I actually worked for him from the time I was 15 until I was about 24.
So did the business aspect help you,
Yeah,
kind of get
a
your
lot,
business
yeah.
off the ground? Very cool indeed. Well, I love that. That's very interesting. So come support them. Again, it's all taking place at the Big Boy Toy Show. Check out what they have. See if maybe there's something so you can head out and take part in some of their events that they have going on as well, Texoma. We need another quick break, but stick around. We'll be right back with much more. Welcome back to Inside Texoma. Once again, we are talking about the second annual News Channel 6 Big Boy Toy Show. We are bringing it back bigger and better this year, Texoma. It's all this Saturday at the Impact in Wichita Falls from 10 to 5. Now, we've met some of the vendors, Chris, and they're awesome. They have a lot to offer, but that's just 4 of, you said, almost 50 vendors that are going to be out there. Tell us who else we can expect to see.
Well, we're going to have a boxing gym out there, which is different than we had last year. So people will be able to ask questions about boxing, getting their kids enrolled and going downtown because they cater
Very
a lot
cool.
to youth. Several things to do with men's health and men's nutrition. There's even going to be a chiropractor out there. I think he's going to be giving some free screenings.
Oh,
in other
wow.
words. So that's going to be good if, to take a look at your back health.
Yes.
Anyway, so that's pretty awesome. We'll have new technology. We'll have Apple products out there and stuff like that as well. So that's always a great attraction. We're going to have some leather products. We've got a vendor coming out that makes pretty much all things leather. Saddles, vests,
Wow.
everything. So it's actually pretty cool. We're going to have Christmas in action out there,
Yes.
which is pretty cool because they have this Jeep raffle. So while you're out there, you can buy tickets to possibly win a Jeep. They're going to give that thing away.
Wow.
So it's a pretty awesome opportunity to get out there and just check that out. You can even climb into the Jeep. Then we're going to have the Sheriff's Department out there again. It's going to bring their LAV unit there. That's that big thing with the tank, and you can climb into it. It's got a hole about this big around if you want to climb into it. And they've also got some sort of a Citizens Academy coming up pretty soon that they'll be talking about as well. I think there's going to be a Hummer at the show. I don't know if the Sheriff's Department or somebody else is bringing it, but I heard that there's going to be a Hummer out there. And there's
Wow.
also going to be a seized Mustang, and I know the Sheriff's Department's bringing that one as well.
Very cool. So a lot going on out there. And you know, speaking of the Citizens Academy, it's a great way to really find out what they do, how they serve and protect our community, Texoma. It's a free class you can sign up for. It's, you know, going to be X amount of weeks long and for X amount of time, but it's always such a neat thing. I had a chance to do it with the Wichita Falls Police Department, but again, Wichita County Sheriff's Office that is putting this on, so you definitely want to check that out. Very cool. I know something else that's going to be out there, and it was so neat getting to check them out last year, was Outback Pools and Spas. I had a chance to crawl into one of those spas. Now, there was no water in it, but you know what? It was still really nice, I'll tell you that.
Hi, it's Chris Organ with the Big Boy Toy Show at the MPEC. The Outback Pool and Spas is out here, and check out. This is a beautiful hot tub right here. You just take this home today. Just come right and check. Bring cash, whatever you want to do. We're going to check out another one over here, and it appears there's some people in this one. Oh, look at that. Ashley Fitzwater is in the hot tub. Ashley, what are you doing?
You know what? We are just chilling, having a good time. I got some cool ducks. I have a cool Super Radar here with me. We have our water. Well, we're missing the big water, though. It's the only problem.
How does that work? Do you just turn it on and it comes in?
You know what? He said all you do is plug it in, put your water hose in here, and fill it up. I think I need one of these at home.
We'll have to. Are you just want to write a check? We can just start the paperwork now?
My husband's over there. Somebody needs to find him and ask him. That would be great.
Oh, wait, no, I don't think you need your husband's approval. I just need to do it. What do you think about that?
I think that's a great plan. Chris Horgan said so.
All right, Ashley's found her spot for the rest of the day. She'll be at the Outback Pool and Spas, hanging in the hot tub. We're going to be here till 7 o'clock tonight. Come by and see us. We're at the MPEC. It's the Big Boy Toy Show.
Yeah, they're going to have a little bit of a different setup. Last year, they chose to have a smaller area out there. This time, they're going big. And they're bringing several units out there to take a look at. And, you know, I fully expect you to get in one of those things again and do a live shot.
It was a lot of fun, I'll tell you. I didn't want to get out, you know. It was like, oh, this is nice. Let's go ahead and fill this up with water. So it's neat to go check all that stuff out. Again, it is the Big Boy Toy Show, but I promise you, ladies, you are going to have a blast out there, too. So make sure you take your family. The kids will love it, too, as you said. There's lots of things you can climb on, look at, look inside, and want to take home. And hopefully you can take it home with you. That is, after all, the goal these vendors would like to see. So, Chris, just real quickly, why is this so important to put on for our community and to have this again and bring it back?
Well, it's extremely important to us here at News Channel 6 because we're always trying to look out for the community and try to look for things to do that are safe and positive, you know, with our Safe Kids at Halloween and all the other events that we do. So this is just another one of those events that we can put on for the public so that, it's a huge attraction with the Big Boy Toy Show.
Absolutely. And it doesn't cost a whole lot to get in. You know, it's $2 if you buy your tickets in advance or $3 at the door. Is that for all ages? Is there a certain age where kiddos get in free?
Absolutely. Kids 12 and under are going to be free, and we also included active military.
Oh, they get in for free too.
That's right.
Very cool. All right. Well, again, it is all coming up this Saturday. That's July 12th, Wichita Falls Impact in Wichita Falls from 10 to 5. Texoma, we want to see you there. Please come out and see us. And, of course, check out all of these vendors. Well, Chris, we appreciate you joining us this morning and giving us all the insight once again to the Big Boy Toy Show.
Absolutely. Had a lot of fun.
Oh, thank you. We always have fun when you're here. We want to say thank you for joining us too, Texoma. We'll see you back here next Sunday morning for another look inside Texoma.